Under a sky so blue and wide, fields stretch out on every side. The pine trees whispering in the breeze, a place that puts my soul at ease. All outdoors in Nova Scotia, where the heart roams free and wide. The country air, the open skies, nature's embraced by my side.
Welcome back to All Outdoors Nova Scotia. I'm your host, Robert. Well, I broke down and bought myself a birthday / Christmas present for this year. I didn't buy it, the wife did. But it's a new Big Game Warrior Pro ladder stand. My old wooden stand that I made 5 years ago on the channel, or 4 years ago, is getting pretty rough. The platform's getting weak, and I just didn't trust it last year. I hunted out of the blind also because of the tree that I didn't get time to get cleaned up. But I bought this. I'm going to take down the old stand and put this one in the same tree. I got to clean up the tree that's there, and another little bit of tree, and then there's a tree that fell further back where I was shooting. I want to get it out of the way because it kind of distracts and hides stuff. So I want to, when they're coming in, I want to get it out of the way. But I don't know if you keep up with the news, but in Nova Scotia, we're in a woods ban. We're not allowed to go in the woods because of the drought situation. So I just got this last week. It was on sale at Canadian Tire. It's on clearance for $142.43 Canadian, taxes in. 124 before taxes. I couldn't say no. It's 16 feet tall. It's not everything I wanted. I wanted to get the 1.5 Big Game 1.5 seater, but for the difference in price, I couldn't justify it. This is going to serve what I need to do. So and this will be easier to shoot my bow out of, maybe, I think, if I get down to that point. But here we are. I'm going to unbox it later and start putting it together. But right now I can't even get it up in the woods because we're not allowed in there. So if I put it together too much, then it won't fit in my room. And I don't want to trust to leave it outside in the front lawn. So for now, it's here in the box. I'm going to put it together shortly, like I said, at some point. Hopefully the drought won't last long. We'll get some rain. They're calling for a little bit next week. Hopefully we get it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to practice my bow and wait patiently. Hey guys. Well, I know I'm not in the camera or in the view, but as long as you can see the stand, that's fine. It's been, probably almost a month now since I bought this. I'm still waiting for the go-ahead to get in the woods to put it up. So it's still sitting here, but I thought I might as well go to the next part and at least open the box. I want to make sure that everything that's supposed to be in here is in here. And just give you a general look at it anyway. But I want to make sure that everything's here the way it's supposed to be, so that if there isn't, I have time before I want to put it up to get it fixed up. So anyway, I went ahead and cut the tape. It was taped and it had staples. I went ahead and took the staples loose. So it's just a matter of opening the box. Now, so here we go. So, I mean, there's lots of videos online showing these things, so I assume it's not going to be any shock to anybody to see what's here. There's my platform right there. I wished it was a little bigger, but it's not bad. This is obviously the brace for the tree. It comes with a 5-point harness. Which is really nice considering I paid over $80 for a harness by itself and a tether, which is sweet. I paid over $80 for a home hardware harness when I was doing the roof last year. So this one comes with a harness included. Obviously pieces to the seat. This should be my box of hardware. Like I said, I'm not going to go and put this together just yet because I don't have the space and I don't want to leave it outside. Here's another section which I assume is probably part of the seat, or maybe this. Oh, no, sorry. This would be my platform because there's the piece that bites into the tree. Support straps for wrap around the tree. A rope for pulling your bow or your gun up. Ratchet strap to strap it to the tree. There's all the nuts and bolts and clips and everything that's required. Instruction manual. I thought they said it come with a CD on how to, on a like a safety CD, but I don't see one yet. Just instructions on how to put it on, and a cool little big game sticker. The cushion to the seat, which comes off so you can take it inside and keep it dry. But that's basically it in a nutshell. I could have sworn it said it had a safety CD, but I guess it doesn't. But that's all right. Hey guys, welcome back to All Outdoors Nova Scotia. I'm your host Robert. Well, it's been close to a month since I bought the stand, or we picked up the stand. We still can't get in the woods. There's still a ban. There's still a big forest fire in Annapolis Valley. But I got to check and see if this is all here and kind of start putting it together to make sure there's no issues, because if not, the warranty will be up soon. So I'm going to stick the seat and the top part together today. The ladders are pretty easy. They just click in and have a little clip. So, but I'm going to put the top together, make sure it's all here. Come along with me and we'll get her put together. Okay, sorry about that. A little technical issue. I had dropped a couple bolts I couldn't put my hands on, so I thought they were missing, but they're here. I found them. So now we're going to see if we can stick this together fairly easily, as they say. So the first step is well, they want me to put the ladders together first, but I'm not doing that because the ladders are the last part. So, it looks like we're going to put bolts B, which are, there's 3 of them. So we're using 2 of the 3/4. And 2 nuts that screw on there. Yep. Okay. And they just go in here like this. I'm surprised, but there are no washers with this, which is odd, but I'm just getting everything started for now. I'll tighten everything up after. Just have to make sure that I have everything in the right place and have the right bolts, because you never know. These directions are not great, to say the least. Okay, so that is bolt B. So then A, which is the two little short ones, which is really odd, but and two of these two more nuts. Now, let me just check. And then these, which are two of the longer ones. Okay, so and then this sits up like this. And then that goes like that. Let me just tip this down here so I can work at it. Now these are all locking nuts, which I appreciate, so they don't fall apart on you. So let me get those tightened up, and we'll go from there. should have grabbed a socket this size, but I didn't. I won't lie, I probably would have preferred the 1.5 feet over this one because it looks a lot smaller than I expected it to be. But this is the one I could afford, so this is the one I got. And I will be happy with this. This is still better than the wooden one that I had, that I built, only because the wooden one is starting to fall apart. It's been in the woods for 4 years now, so it's been well used. Okay, so that's the platform. And most of the top, I just have the armrests and the seats they have to put together. As you can see, it's fairly simple. Alright, so here's the platform. Let me get to the next page and see how that goes. Okay, so D's are for the, D is for the back seat, or the front one, and C is for the back, for the armrests. What is holding the platform? E's. E's are my heavy duty ones. And I think that's all 4 of them. Yeah, it is. So this goes like this, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that. No, it goes this way. I find that hard to believe. That's the way that goes, but all right. Why is that? All right. The other side. This side I did get a socket for. I still don't think they've got that looking right, but we'll see. All right, now this side. All right, so that goes like that. Now, it's just the armrests, which take a D and a C. D is one of these, and C is 2.5. But I don't know what the other 3/4 one is for. Huh. Oh, yes I do. That's for the other one is for the adjuster for the tree. That's what that's for. All right, so now I already know one modification that I'm going to make to this, and that is I'm going to put I've got an extra chunk of dollar store pool noodle that I'm going to cut, and I'm going to wrap these arms so that they'll be a little more softer when I'm sitting in it for any length of time. Because I have a funny feeling these are not going to be super comfortable against my arms. Come on, get in there. I may have this. Yeah, I got this backwards. Hang on. Doesn't tell you in the picture that the hole has to go in a certain spot, but you can definitely see when you go to put it together that it only goes one way. Now I just gotta grab the other two nuts. So you don't need any fancy tools to put this together. Just basically a couple of wrenches, maybe some sockets. But that's it. Now they made it seem like the directions, all the reviews I saw said that the directions were hard to follow. They are a little odd, but they're not as bad as they made them out to be, I think. I mean, common sense. It doesn't give you a direct step-by-step to watch for this and to watch for that. But anybody with some common sense can easily figure this out. Like that arm I had backwards. It doesn't say, you know, the hole that's right here in the arm goes in the back, but when I put it the other way, it didn't fit. Like, didn't line up, so I had to switch it, obviously. Oh, this is... Now, had I taken the time to go and grab the proper socket, this would have went a little quicker, I'm sure. But there's no time lapse in this video. You saw exactly how long it took me to put this part together. And the ladders are no time, because they just click in, and then the brackets go in. There's these little clips. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but they just push into the ladder through the hole and then click, so they're locked in place. But that is it. Other than the seat cover. It just goes on like this. And they're just Velcro, so you can take it on and off. Take it in when you're not sitting in it, so it doesn't rust or get wet and soggy. Now I'm going to use another cushion that I have, that I've used for years. It's a hot seat. I'm going to put on top of this, and like I said, I'm going to take and split a pool noodle section and put on here on both arms, and then I'm just going to wire tie them so that there's added padding there when I'm sitting in it. I'm a bit delicate, as they say, so I want as much comfort as I can. But that's it. That's how easy it goes together. Like I said, the ladder sections just stack. This is the very bottom of the ladder, I would say. Yeah, that's the very bottom. And then there's one section, although it doesn't really matter, they all click together. So I'm saying this is the bottom because it doesn't have holes down here. So this would be your bottom section, but they just push in those sections there like that, and then the clip goes in. Pretty simple. But yeah, there it is in a nutshell. Fairly easy to put together. Thanks for watching, and like always, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks.
Under a sky so blue and wide, fields stretch out on every side. The pine trees whispering in the breeze, a place that puts my soul at ease. All outdoors in Nova Scotia, where the heart roams free and wide. The country air, the open skies, nature's embraced by my side. Cottage lights by the waterfront, reflecting dreams and hopes we want. Evening falls with the shades of gold, a tapestry of stories untold. All outdoors in Nova Scotia, where the heart roams free and wide. The country air, the open skies, nature's embraced by my side. River winding through the hills, songs of nature soft and still. Memories float with the morning mist, each moment feels like a gentle kiss. All outdoors in Nova Scotia, where the heart roams free and wide. The country air, the open skies, nature's embraced by my side.